Right, we should be back. You might have to refresh it. If someone in chat on each of the platforms can just say a refresh and you'll be back with me. Because what sometimes happens is it doesn't bring the picture back up. But there we go. Hopefully you're with me now. I just need to do a quick change on the YouTube because YouTube will reset it. Are you with me, guys? Are you with me? Sorry about that. I just need to get it back up on YouTube. Because what happens is YouTube sets it. They don't set it as the game, so I have to go in and set the game. YouTube's just having a bit of a fit. As soon as I can get in to edit. There we go, right. Right, we should be up on both platforms. Yeah, guys? We all good? We all good? I know it's totally killed things. Twitch is going to hate it. Twitch is going to hate it, but never mind. So I just got to go in and set the game to farm sim and everything on YouTube and do the thumbnail. This is what I normally do when the adverts are running. You don't normally see this bit. There we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Done. 2 streams on a Tuesday. Right. Are we all good, guys? We're going to have to work hard now to work them numbers back up, unfortunately. Because Twitch infamously punishes you for doing that. Because they like long streams. They don't like short streams. They never have liked short streams because they don't get to put all their adverts in. So, yeah. Twitch is going to kick us in the sack for that. But we'll work back up again. We'll work back up again. Right. Here we go. Right, there we go. There we go. Done. Cool. Oh, I'm going to have to turn my numbers off because that's just depressing. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see how we just went from like 60, 70 people to start again. Right. Thank you for those who come back. Okay. So, animals. I reckon we got bloody payday coming soon, guys. I reckon we got payday coming soon. So, in our large pigsty, look at the piglets. 120 there. 25 there. The Pigageddon has started. Pigageddon has started. We've got some 6-month-olds to get out of there. Their food's decent, actually. Food is decent. I wasn't expecting that to, I was expecting it to have gone down more than that. So yeah, we're just going to get all caught up with the animals, Will. Welcome in, by the way, mate. Sorry I missed you earlier. And then we will, I've got a plan, but I'll come on to that later because you lot are going to go nuts when I tell you it. Right. Chickens are good. Goats are good. Can we sell any more goats yet? We need a few more. We needed to get a bit older before we sell off some of them. I suppose we could. We are now in the business. Sorry. We are now in the business of selling off animals. Right. Cows. We're nearly at a point we can sell some cows as well, I reckon. When did I say I was going to sell him? 3 years old, didn't I? Decent, decent. Right, okay, let's move some pigs around. Let's move some pigs around. Go big or go home. Are we going big again? We might do. We might do. We've got money. We've got money to burn. I might as well take a trailer over to the pigs because they're going to need something anyway. I always need something, bloody old pigs. Oh, why have I still got that on there? Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Big, and thank you so much for the sub, mate. Appreciate that. 6 months, look, hell. Thanks, guys. Cheers for the support. Sorry for the disruption tonight. Yeah, it is 7, Big, and sorry, mate. That means 7 in total, 6 month continuous. Sorry, I didn't spot that. My mic is all... I don't like where my mic is, but I'm so freaking scared to touch this. Hang on. There it goes, look. Ready, watch it go. Oh, God, typical, I didn't bloody do it that time. Right, stay there. Stay there. Right, there we go. Awesome. So, get this put away. Well, I think Dylan had fun. Welcome in, Daisy. How's it going, mate? How's everyone's week going so far, guys? Oh, YouTube's recovered. We're caught up on YouTube. Thank you for everybody who come back, guys. Thank you to everybody who come back. Appreciate you all. Yeah, I'm good. By the way, guys, since like I've bored you all with it all year, I should probably tell you the good news. My ECG was all good yesterday. I had my chest x-ray today, so I should know about that soon. Not dead yet. Hashtag still alive. There's never been anything wrong with my heart, though. All the years of playing sport, I'd like to think that's given me some credit in the bank for a few years of being fat and old and overweight. I like this new little fence here, guys. This works for me. I'd have been very surprised if there was anything going on with my ECG though, because I have to have my heart scanned regularly because of my long-term health condition, and it's always been super good because I used to do lots of long-distance running, right? So I'd like to think that's put credit in the bank. Has made me think, though, I want to start losing weight. So I hope you're all happy to have a hungry, miserable Joel on stream for a few months. Like, I don't think anyone wants that, but has made me sort of think maybe I should sort my shit out. Because the trouble is, right, I used to do so much sport, and I just carried on. I didn't stop eating. I didn't change how I ate. I just stopped moving, apart from my sort of 5-6 miles of walking a day. I stopped rugby and cycling and running and stuff, but didn't change my diet, so obviously filled out a bit. Wiggy with a 30 stream streak. Guys, shout out to our lurkers. That is unbelievable, Wiggy, mate. For someone who we don't really speak too much in chat, do we, you and I? 30 stream streak, guys. That's what our community's about. Love that. I just love that we've got people watching months, like, without missing a beat, despite all of my reschedule and stuff. And they're happy to, like, just watch. Like, I love it. I love it. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you. Right, we're back up. We're all back to normal now, guys. There we go. God, that's stressful. It's not stressful in terms of, like, 'cause I'm not a number chaser, right? I never have been. It's just when you have limited time to do this, and I think we're doing good with this, and I think it helps people. Like, I don't want to balls it up. Do you know what I mean? In the limited time I have to go live and do all this stuff, I don't want to cock it up, right? Same reason it's like been an absolute grind growing on TikTok. So I'm not that type of. I can't do clips every day. I can only do it when I get a spare half hour here or there, and I have to then chuck them all up in one hit. Or I can't, you know, go live every day. I'm just not. I personal commitments and stuff, right? So to see, to when you do go live, you want to make the most of it. So does tonight count? 2 now. Well, so basically in the eyes of Twitch, so basically what happens, LJ, I can't comment on YouTube. YouTube's a lot more forgiving. YouTube, as general rule of thumb, is if you're good enough, people will you'll be shown to people, right? But what happens with Twitch is they really don't like short streams. They really don't like short streams. And it's just mad because they do all the whole mental health thing, and that's the bollocks, right? Because they basically reward you for running yourself into the ground and doing like 24-hour marathon streams that I don't agree with. I love moving these pigs about. Sorry for the coughing. Don't always make it till 11. No, I'd happily go through the night if I could, Wiggy, but unfortunately I have a 6 o'clock alarm and a son who has a habit of coming in at 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, right, we're going to move these to the sow huts. Off you go. I love this little step I've added. Just for realism, I find it so much more fun. Sir Long, you've been subscribed for 6 months. Surely you've heard the conversation about multiplayer servers by now. I will do it one day, but I don't need the stress of it now, basically. At the same time as this all getting popular, and I say popular, I know there's only a handful of us here, right? But in terms of where we were, when I used to stream to, like, basically my wife downstairs and Snuffle, this all got popular at the same time that I launched a charity that also took off way quicker than I thought it would. And I just don't have the capacity to deal with multiplayer issues and moderation and moans and groans and bans and access and who gets to do what. And he stole my field BS. I'd love to do it one day, but at the minute I don't have the capacity. It would drive me insane. Welcome in, Mr. X. I hope you're well from the future. How's Wednesday morning looking, Mr. X? Has it stopped raining in the UK yet in Wednesday? I will have, Tony, I will have score updates. Yeah, mate. I will. That'd be great. I imagine that's what my old man was ringing me about. Oh, I can see we're 1-0 up on my phone. We 1-0 up. Playoffs, here we come. We are 1-0 up. Jesus. New striker scored in the first minute. Lovely old job. Sorry, I forgot I had my phone sitting right here. I could have just looked at it. Welcome in, Ben. Right. I don't know why, Stan, but my son seemed to love you in chat tonight, didn't he? He just constantly kept calling you out. You got more attention off him than you ever have me. Right. All these little piglets out, and then that makes maximum room for breeding pairs. Not that there's pairs in this, they're all unisex, but you know what I mean. We're going to be bloody pig millionaires this time next year, Rodney. Look at this, we've filled up 2 sow huts. More sow huts incoming, I reckon. Pig millionaires. Once you get pigs right, you're laughing all the way to the bank. The things we're going to do on this map when I'm a millionaire. The things we're going to do. Right. Oh, I'm all sweaty. So, we now got 314 adults in here, and we've still got room for like another 1,800 pigs. We are look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Laughing. This time next year, Rodney will be pick millionaires. Charlie, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. I hope you're well. Guys, shout out to all the subscribers and the YouTube members. Really appreciate you. Sorry, I may not get involved in chat for this first half. I might play some FS if that's all right. Stan, you don't even need to ask that, man. You've been here long enough. Half of this community aren't listening to me. They just got us on in the background while they play Farming Simulator. That's what we're all about. I have, like, zero ego. Like, I have no... Like, knock yourself out, mate. As long as you're enjoying it. And if I can be a bit of company for you or background noise, then brilliant. Look at all these. You see them? They're all bloody bags of money. That's what they are. They're all bags of money. What happened to all your money? Were you not on the last stream, Ben? We made fields. What else did we do? Fields. Landscaped. Got the paintbrushes out. We've got tons of money. Right. Lovely old job. We're going to have piglets everywhere here soon. Pigtopia. We have arrived. We have... You're right, Ben. I know you're here. I remember talking to you. I'm sure I talked to you anyway. We did have 2 Bens in on YouTube though on Sunday, so maybe I'm getting confused. I'm an old man. Guys, I went. There's a new my local hospital's got a new diagnostic centre, right? And oh my god, it's the tits. For once, somebody actually thought about it. It's the absolute tits. Anyone else here from Norfolk been to the new diagnostic centre? Like, we don't have many modern things here, but my word, I was proud for them for that. It's starting to go like Dave bots. I know, JCB Dave. I'm going bigger as well. I'm going bigger. Yeah, I was proper impressed, right? So basically you go there, there's like a single open plan, brand new building, single reception. Welcome in, Ghost Rider. Cafe in the corner. And then basically they've got colour-coded waiting areas for ultrasound, X-ray, MRI, CT. It's amazing. So you can't go wrong. Because before they used to be all dotted around in different parts of the hospital, like in back alleys and cupboards, and you never knew where the hell you were going. And then literally big open waiting room, let's say coloured seats and everything. So you know, big sign saying this one's X-ray and all that. Guy comes through, called you through. So I was having a chest X-ray. Normally you have to go like to a little pissy cubicle, wait in a waiting area, then leave your belongings somewhere else. I went in a room and he's like, right, you get changed in here, lock a door behind you, and then they'll call you through. And I'm thinking, if I'm locking the door behind me, how are they calling me through? So anyway, the door shuts, there's a door behind me, which I didn't even see, opens, Mr. X-Ray sticks his head in, and he calls me through. It's like, it was like some sort of bloody Matrix shit. Like, you walk in from the waiting room and you're in the X-ray room the other side. It's mad. So basically, for every X-ray room, they had like 4 doors. And what you don't realise is you're all in there getting ready, and then they just bring you in like some sort of blankety blank quiz show. And I was like in there 5 minutes. It was brilliant. Didn't have to worry about leaving my phone or wallet anywhere because I had my own little... It was like the equivalent of going to get changed at a swimming pool, going in the changing room, and suddenly a door opens behind you and the pool is there for you. It was mad. It was brilliant. Like, genuinely, I know I get excited over health stuff, but it was such a good system. Such a good system. Rabes, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. How did we start a hype train? I missed that. Thank you for the hype train. I'm not sure how we got a hype train from like a sub, but thank you. Welcome in, Mr. T. Peak adult chat. This is getting excited about waiting rooms. Aqua Park. How did letting Aqua Park die at Norwich was like letting Concorde die, right? My word. My word. It should never have been allowed to happen. You joke, Tony, but for somebody that's been going to the same hospital like since I was a kid on a very regular basis, them little things, they add up. You know, when you're carrying the burden of a long-term health condition, sorry, you've unlocked Advocate, Joel, now. I hope you're happy. When you're carrying the burden of a long-term health condition and have all those trips, all them expenses, all of them out-of-pocket expenses, all the times I had to get admitted to hospital because my mum couldn't drive, therefore we couldn't go back and forwards every day. And then you suddenly have an experience like that, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Right. Piglets. Have we got any biggies in there? Probably. Probs. We've done this thing again where we've got snow. What the hell is going on there? We've got floating snow. Let's not look at that too closely. That'll ruin the illusion. I'll forget that this is just a computer game, as my son so eloquently put it earlier. It's just a computer game, Dad. Dylan. It's Farm Sim. Farm Sim is life. Right. Okay, so we'll move these big uns out. I think we've well and truly addressed the pig issue, guys. I think we're fixed now. It took some drastic changes, but yeah, we're fixed it. Welcome in, Thrift, mate. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Still don't own an animal trailer. Would you want to own an animal trailer for this lot, Miles? The most they hold is about 20 pigs. I'll be here all bloody day. Be here all day. Gareth, did I say hello to you, mate? I think I acknowledged your Aqua Park message, but I didn't actually say hello to you. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're well. Evening, been a YouTube lurker for a few weeks. Enjoyed the chilled atmosphere to have on in the background. Well, welcome in, Ray, mate. Really appreciate that, and thank you for getting involved in chat. I know this can be a bit anxiety-inducing for some people, so thanks for following. Thanks for getting involved. Guys in Twitch, make sure you make Ray feel welcome. I know you will anyway. They're all done. Awesome. Thrift, thank you so much for the resub with your Prime, mate. Really appreciate that. You're a hero. You're a hero. Right. There we go. So we've got 344 adults. And hundreds of piglets. We are away. I tell you what, we're gonna be wiping our backsides with £10 notes this time next year in this save. We're gonna have tractors. We're gonna have stuff I don't need. It's just like, oh, Joel's bought another vehicle again. It's gonna be awesome. This is gonna be full of piglets. Full of piglets. Oh, did you get the new badge, Thrift? I love them number badges, right? It's such a simple idea, but it's so... One, everyone can see what level you're on, but also I can then recognise it as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I used to try and do, like, all coloured badge things, and it didn't need to be that complicated. Simple numbers. Right. Straw. Do they need straw? Probs. To be fair, these are always going to look like they need straw because it holds like millions and millions of litres. If that's all the bar does at 200,000 litres, could you imagine how much straw this holds? Insane. They're good, they're good. Fine, now we'll leave them. We ain't going to do nothing with them. I do need to sort out a bigger slurry tanker, though, because these pigs are not going to be sustainable. So our current slurry tanker... Where are we? So our slurry tanker over here is not suitable, right? It's not fit for purpose now because we've outgrown it with pigs. Same as I've outgrown that little trailer. But I don't think, unless we start doing it by lorry. If I just pick that, combinations. There we are, that one then, I suppose. It'd be this one, wouldn't it? This would be what we'd have to go for. Welcome in, Kegway. How's it going? The Garant cot is great. Oh, JB Dave, just as I'm on it. I think this is what we have to upgrade to. You lot are so short-sighted. You keep talking about where's the 300,000 gone. We're sitting on millions of pounds worth of livestock. How do you live your lives in real life? Like, do you look at, like, what's in your wallet and judge everything based on that £10 note you got in your wallet? Do you not, like, look at what you're going to earn over the year, like earning potential? Do you not look at the house you're in and think, well, that's an asset? Or are you still fixated on that £10 in your wallet? Right. Yeah, I think we're going to get this. We'll get this, sell our other slurry tank. And what does this hold? What does this hold? Oh, the clue's in the bloody name, Joel. TSA 30,000. And then the one I've got... the one I've got... Yeah, Jack. We'll sell that. Off you go. Goodbye, sunshine. People have £10 notes this time of month. I'll tell you what, let me check. I never have cash, but I think I have. Hell. I got a crisp 10 out of 5, look. But I ain't looking at that thinking all I own is 15 quid, is it? This is the point I'm trying to make. I'm not thinking, oh, Christ, I already got 15 nuts. Where's the 300,000? You lot are bloody obsessed. No, I tell you why that is, Daniel. Why that is, right, is my son's birthday is in January. And the last month... he'll go somewhere, he'll say, oh, I want to get that out of my birthday money. And I'm like, you haven't brought your bloody birthday money. So then what I have to do is I have to get it for him and then feel like the worst parent in the world when I come home and remove the notes from his wallet because I'm trying to teach him a lesson that you do actually have to pay for what you want, mate. But I tell you, I feel like the worst dad. Why do you feel guilty when you do that, right? It's his money. He picked something. So we went to Smith's and he wanted like Lego, right, or whatever. And I'm like, oh, you haven't brought your wallet. And I was all right, I'll get it for you, but you've got to give it back. And then when you go home and you take the money out of their wallet, you feel like the worst person ever. The worst person ever. Right. But if you don't, right, you're just raising somebody that's just going to think everything's going to be handed to him, right? That's the way I see it anyway. So, that's gone. I don't need the slurry tanker now, but I'm going to get it. So it's in the bank and it's done. What we got here? What's this? Spud harvester. What brand is it? I can't, I don't see a brand. The Keeler 2. Don't see her. I see nothing. No, don't worry on about Dave. I see nothing. It's impossible for me to actually... I just see a yellow piece of equipment that's unbranded. If you weren't here for the roper incident, guys, none of that's going to make sense. But I refuse to see ropers now. It doesn't happen. Welcome in, Barry. Welcome in, Paul. Yeah, I very rarely have notes in my wallet, guys. I should point out. We scored again. Hell, man. We're flying, neighbour. We're flying. Right. What was I doing? Slurry tanker. I'm glad that's there. I'd never seen that before, guys. I'd never seen that. I thought I was at my limit with slurry, and I thought I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this with that little one. That has got silly. There you go. How'd you like them apples? Sub 100,000 now. That'll give you something else to whinge about for the next half an hour. I'm going to go pick it up now, though, because I will forget now that we don't have store delivery mod set. Have to treat the wife the same way. To be fair, my wife asks for nothing other than food and chocolate. She's very easily pleased. You come home from the shops with a bar of chocolate and chuck a couple of takeaways her way a couple of times a week. She's happy as a pig in slurry. God, I forgot how quick this bloody truck is. This looks the part. No, we ain't messing about. Try hooking up first, Joel. Hook up first. We ain't messing about now. Proper pig farmers. Proper pig farmers. Welcome in, Ryan, mate. I think I said hello to you already tonight, Anna, but yeah, welcome in, mate. Hope you're good. Brilliant. Oh, yeah, and I put that in as well, didn't I? Forgot about that. Lovely old job. Should we take her for a spin and just get some pigs? Nah, no, don't need to, Joel. Where should we put this? We can put this in the old trailer shed. Man, I was so tired today, guys. Don't know how I made it online. I was like a zombie. Do you know, like, when you're, like, knackered? And I don't mean, like, you need a sleep. I mean, like, you are proper knackered. And I don't know what's wrong. Like I said to my wife, I was like, I'm just ill. Like, I don't know what's going on. I just know I'm not right. That's just like, I'm exhausted all the freaking time. All the time. We'll put him here for now, but to be honest, we can get rid of that little trailer there. Look at our farm go. To be fair, we've probably got some stuff that can go in these other... Actually, why haven't I done that yet? Hang on. I've got that little pissy trailer sitting there. Where's the Massey? Where do I leave him? Oh, jeez, why can't I remember what I'm doing anymore? There she is. we've got all these little sheds that are not being used, and I've got a whole bay being taken up by my granddad's kindling trailer. What do you mean you don't think you can unload slurry with that trailer? Don't tell me that, Ben. What are you on about? What's the point in having a trailer that you can't unload? What are you trying to do that to me for? Christ, Ben's planted a seed now I've got to look at. For freak's sake. Why wouldn't you be able to unload it? Nonsense. Bloody drill a hole in it if I have to. Right, let's get rid of this. So, bloody cow. I'm kind of done with cows. I enjoy feeding the pigs and moving the pigs, and eventually we'll be able to start selling the bloody pigs. I find the cows a bit of a drain at the minute. Do anyone else go through phases like that with their saves, where you're like, oh, I'm kind of done with this now and I want to do something different? Do you know what I mean? So a bit like I used to do loads of forestry and I'm taking a bit of a break from that. Trouble is with cows, you can't take a break from it because then they all just waste away. We could sell some of them, to be fair. As these like dairy cows, they just constantly eat. Just don't stop. Time to get horses. Yeah, it is the dairy cows, so long, mate. Because these, if you look, I could leave these a couple of months in between feeds. The dairy cows, you can't. It's constant. It's absolutely constant. We need to empty the milk as well. Think how many pigs I could put on that. Don't forget to fix the hole. Yeah, I do need to do that. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting a bit burnt out with cows. I think it's just the dairy cows at the minute. I enjoy putting the work into one livestock. I don't think I enjoy doing pigs and cows at the same time. But what would I do? Oh, Christ, you're not going to kill me. What would I do if I mixed... We spent so much money on all this. And now I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm kind of done with cows. What you need to do is go big and then you won't have to worry as much. The Dave Bot School of Farming Simulator. It is true though, because since we've done that with the pigs, I don't know, I like doing this rotation thing. I need to try and do something similar with the cows, I think, to get the enjoyment out of it. So a bit like, you know, how I needed agro-logistics to be able to see my pallets. Otherwise, I didn't feel like connected, or I couldn't see where the work was going. With pigs, I can see where the work's going, right? You got these, and then they eventually end up here, and then the money comes pooping out that end somewhere. I don't know, cows, it just feels a bit boring to me at the minute. But that probably says more about me and the length of the save. I don't know. It's like chickens and goats, they're just easy, right? They cause me no issues. Let's fix this while we're here. Excuse me. What we're going to do... Oh, Jesus! I didn't know that was there! Hell. That's what our royal entrance should be that I've been talking about. Look. That's the tits. That's what we should be doing. That's what we should have there. Look. Welcome in, Richard. That's what we need. Hell, the old neighbours would be envious of that. We're doing that. We're doing that, I think. That looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, boy. Right. Another Joel bloody distraction. We might not be able to fill that up in the same way. Just another wall for you to hit. Yeah, but this is our posh entrance. I've talked about this before. If you go to Norfolk Showground, there's a royal entrance. Where the old riffraff like us don't go in. This is what we're doing here. Look, there we are, the royal entrance. I quite like that the head sticks out a bit. I ain't got an issue with that. Lovely old job. I like that. We should probably go and undo that gate though, because I'm going to regret that. Oh, we've got a bit there to fix as well. Hang on. Do something like that. Done. Look at that, the old royal entrance. When we have a house party, this is the postcode, the what 3 words we give them. Yes, absolutely getting stuck on that, but don't worry about that. Absolutely getting stuck. Oh, what do I do about the cows? I think I'm just so in love with the pigs. I think it's tainting my... It's like when you get yourself like a new girlfriend and she's all right, there's nothing wrong. But she ain't like the old one that dumped you. You know what I mean? And that's like... And I love these pigs so much that I think they're clouding my judgment of the cows. I just ain't got a lot of love for cows, but... Joel, you can't get rid of them. You can't. Why are you even entertaining that? Just tired of feeding them. Right, let's go get the milk. We have to go out this entrance. We can't go out of the we can't go through the residential entrance. Why are you yawning, Joel? Stop yawning, man. It's only Tuesday. Why do the dairy cows eat so much food? Cold grass lollies, yeah. And I think we were going to have a bigger dairy herd. I was actually annoyed that I could only fit 100 in there. I passed the pig farm again today, saw piglets for the first time. All the piglets around here are now full-blown adults now. It's quite weird. All the pig loos are sitting there empty. But yeah, all the, it's around here like A47, I11, that sort of thing. They were all like, the piglets were all there in sort of like November. So now, by February, they don't look like piglets anymore. It's crazy, you know, how quickly it goes. How many cows you got altogether? Don't know, mate. I'm not very good at maths. I have, well, about 100 for the dairy herd. Only 40 for the Highlands. Feel like I've been investing in them for freaking ever. And not that many Angus at all. Not that many Angus at all. I don't know, I just think, like, after we talked about this on here before, right? You go through phases with a long-term save. But also, I think I'm just getting to the point in this game. You've got to remember, you guys have been playing this for years, right? I've only started playing with this version of the game, with FS25. And I think I've just worked out what I enjoy, right? I think that's just it. I enjoy doing builds. I enjoy doing layouts. I enjoy pigs. I enjoy forestry. I do not enjoy production lines. I do not enjoy pallets. I do not enjoy dolly trailers. Ignore what's going on here. I don't know why I had to perfect that, and now I've made it worse. And I think I'm just working out what I like and what I don't, right? I have 300 at minimum, and I've fed them once. Feed them once. In how long a time though is that, Dave? What time frame? I just wonder if we do a bit of a reshuffle with it. Either we go big on the dairy herd and get rid of beef stock, or we just go... You fed them once in 2 years, Dave. What the freak? Is it because I've got too small of enclosure then? Because that's what's putting me off. I like the dairy cows more than the beef stock. But I only got 100 in here, and they seem to just be quite... I don't like this barn, obviously, as well. You know I've had quite a few run-ins with that barn. What other options are there? Why am I looking? What am I doing to myself? Oh, shut up. When did I install this mod? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And that's a dairy one as well, right? Because it doesn't say... It'd tell you if you couldn't do dairy, wouldn't it? Oh, Joel, it's got a freaking milk tank on the side, you dipstick. They have increased capacity. See, I don't know why I just thought it was... I thought it didn't make a difference, right? In my mind, a small barn would need little bits of feed and a big barn would need lots of feed, and therefore it didn't save any time. But I suppose what you're saying is, like we're seeing with the pigsty, it has a massive storage capacity. Like the straw, right? You only have to look at the straw. That straw, we obviously could fit about 2 million litres of straw in there. I see, Jay, I don't know if I do want the feeding robot. I had people say that before, but I don't mind mixing up. I like doing TMR. I just don't like doing it every 5 seconds. I don't like doing it every month, right? Will this scale, guys? This UKK barn says 150 cows, but do you reckon you can customise the pasture and then you'd get it? I know I'm asking you to answer a question on a mod, right? But will it scale with a... Because I love this. I obviously got that because it felt very at home. But I wonder if I'd done a custom... Right, imagine we rip this all out of here. Just bear with me. Stop freaking out. Stop banging your head against the keyboard, guys. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Learning what I've learned from the pig farming, right? Where I literally could go a couple of months without feeding these buggers now. They're fine. They're gravy. I'm just thinking, what if I rip this out? This could all stay up here. Rip these 2 barns out, sold them off, sold everything off, just sod it. And then we use this entire area for a new dairy herd. New dairy herd. We could reclaim this field. Christ knows what we'll do with it. And we just go back to dairy farming. Because I think for me, when I lost interest was when I started getting more cows, right? When I went to 3 sheds and spent millions on it, that's when I lost interest. I'm going to do it. There's no point me feeding these. If I'm already thinking about it, I might as well do it. We're bloody doing it. There isn't a pasture for that shed. Okay, cool. Cool. Good to know. I do quite like seeing them in the field. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I just don't like these modern sheds. I hate them. Is this the feeding robot thing? Feed kitchen. I'll be the bloody feed kitchen, sunshine. That's my job. Trying to do piss and AI robots. Trying to do me out of a job. I'll do the TMR mixing around here, Moonbeam. I just don't like... I don't like these modern... You know I do. You've been here long enough now. You've been here long enough now. So the only thing is, if we had that there... where is it? This one here, it doesn't have... Feels a bit cruel, doesn't it? But what I would say is anyone who's from my neck of the woods will know this is how dairy herds are, right? We can still have a field behind it. They just will never actually be in it. Dave Bot, you're local, obviously. There's plenty of you others as well. Anyone know the road? That's more like a breeding bar. But anyone know the road where, you know the new roundabout on the A140, which used to be Hemphill Crossroads? And when you go take that road to Wyndham, and there's a bit there where you'll come through an S-bend, and it's literally one of these, side of the road. The cow's heads are basically in the road. Literally basically in the road, hanging out the front. And on the other side of the road, you've got a manure pit. And Dave, you probably realise that's where some of my design ideas have come from, right? That sort of thing. Right, okay, so we're not going to go with that as much as I love it, unless I can quickly find a mod. I just love that, like, that tire-walled silo full of cow shit, and then all the cows across the road. It never used to be fun going through there on your motorbike, though. Welcome in, Wiz. I hope you're good. Have we spoke before? Welcome in. Thanks for watching. Get the cow barn, customized fence cow barn mod. Looks British and custom pasture. Room for 400 cows on Oak Bridge. The Highlands one is the one I'm thinking of, Dave. But where is it? But it's a breeding barn, so can't use it for dairy. So that rules that out. I think I still want to do dairy farm, and I just don't want to do. I just don't want to do feeding them like all the bloody while. Oh, I'd made my decision then. I'd made my decision. Hang on, who said this was a breeding barn? There's clearly a milk icon there, look. There's yeah, that's it, Charlie, mate, you know it. There's clearly a milk icon there. I want this. I want it. We're having it. I don't care if they're never seeing the light of day. Welcome in, hamster, mate. Hope you're well. This is clearly I said it's like a breeder. Sorry, Dave. But it is, yeah, it is. But we could do this with just a meadow behind it, right? We don't need to know that the cows never come out. But the only issue is we can't, I'm guessing we can't do the custom pasture. I don't know. Well, no, there's no pasture, is there? There is no pasture. So therefore it is only going to hold 150 unless I have multiples of these. We could have multiple. We could have multiple. We could absolutely do that. Boom, boom, boom. And I guess we then take a plough to this bugger. I changed my mind more than I changed my underwear, don't I? Don't answer that. But then you're back to feeding loads of sheds again. Oh yeah, because the custom pasture that gives us the increased storage, right? Do I need to go find a mod? Sorry, Dave. You're right. Because it's making a massive pasture like we've done with the cow and the pigs that gives us the insane capacity, right? Like 2,000 litres of straw. Okay, okay. Sorry, it's taking me a while to get it clear in my mind. We could go have a little quick look for a mod so we get it right first time. It means we can get rid of all these separate manure pits I have to load up from as well. We could just have one, right? We've already got it here, look. We've got a pit. What one does this hold? Manure heap. How much does that hold? Should know this by now. 4 million litres. We've got a slurry tanker. Job done, right? Can literally go here. Whatever we do, could go here. Everything's good to go. Toilet's already plumbed in. And then all this stuff can go. Right, let's go have a look then. We'll go for a little excursion to Mod Hub, alright? Because I don't want to feed these. I don't want to feed these before and then I go and regret chucking a load of food in. Because we all know that I'm a bit low on... I'm not low on hay and grass, obviously. But I am low on straw. Yes, I do. I'll quit. Come with me into the Mod Hub. Bigger animals, barns, mods. I don't know why I put S's in all the wrong places in that sentence. Sorry, Thrift. Right, what are we looking for, guys? I promise you I'm going with what you say. But I'm willing to look. Apparently, giants don't recommend anything, guys. Nothing. We recommend nothing. Moo cows. Cows. I want it to look British, don't forget. It's got to look British. What's this? It's got my level of shitted upness to it. That cow barn XL, where's that? Hang on. This? The hell is this monstrosity? Cran, what is this? Oh, it's red. I don't like them if they're red. We don't do red here. In the UK. It's alright on the inside, though. I tell you what, next time I've got a stream that's dying on its ass at like 11:15, I'm jumping in the Mod Hub. Look at you lot wake up in chat. That's a way to get your engagement. That's the way to wake you up. Right. Joel shitted up. Why is there not one called here Cowshed Joel shitted up style? Don't they know by now? Don't they know by now? That's not going to be for milkers, is it? That's not going to have a custom... So I've got the sheep one of that already, I think, because I like that. Bigger animal barns. Let's have a look. Oh, what the hell is this? I'd never have picked this based on that picture. Bigger animal barns, but it shows baby goats, okay. Water buffalo, what are they? Never seen them in the game. Never got that far. I just wish that had a pasture. I wish that had a pasture. Gutted. Look at it. Tell me that doesn't look like a Joel build right there. Look at that. I loves it. I loves it. You could maybe put one around this. Let's pretend you could put them in and out. Well, there was a I was going to do the same with sheep, so I've downloaded a mod, a UK indoor sheep barn, and the idea was I was going to transfer them like I do the pigs. So in the winter I was going to put them in the barn, right? That's an idea I had, and then in the summer they would go back into the enclosure. The hell is this? Cow barn with no pictures of a cow in it. That's pretty. That is exactly what I'm doing on Saxingham, Joel. What with the sheep, mate? But I would like to do similar to what we're doing with the pigs, right? If I can come up with something that allows me to do what I'm doing with the pigs, where we use, like you say, Dave Bot, use that UK barn that I've got, right? We breed in there, and then they go off to the dairy farm. That could work, right? So we might still use that barn, because I love it. I love it too much. If anyone hasn't noticed, I'm quite fond of the UK, the cow barn. Right. All right, let's... Someone quite rightly suggested search and dairy. No. That gave me nothing. The medium cable. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Where was the medium one? Where was the medium one? Here. This one isn't a dairy though, is it? A pasture one. Because we still like the pigs, we need one big area. The calves can go in the UK barn. That's sorted. That's ticked, done. We still need a solution for a big pasture to increase the capacity of everything, right? Magic feed, 35 stream streak. That's wild. Tony, thank you for the... Tony, how many gifted memberships you give on YouTube this month, mate? Thank you so much. To think that you started, I think, here with someone gifting you a membership. That's mad giving back to the community. I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you, Dave Pot. What you got for me? You know me better than anyone. Lizard cow barns. Are they rusty though? Hang on. Whoa, hang on. Cow barns with small outside pastures. I don't want small sunshine. I want Mooooving. 2 size variants. Feed. I don't want a feeding robot. You stick up your ass. I do the mixing around it. Start my own army. Is it shitted up? Yep. There's definitely a bit of... Oh, by the way, guys. Do I hear a Joel story time? Joel story time. You know, I make that joke probably way too many times about the Highlands fishing barns and I can smell the asbestos from here and all that sort of stuff. I got a product recall email today from Amazon and the government. A present that I bought my nephew has been recalled for asbestos. Like, worst uncle in the world. He bought his nephew a present that turned out to have asbestos in it. I swear down. Hang on, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna put it straight up. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. Hang on. I need to find it. Where did I send it on WhatsApp? Oh, I felt so bad. Right, where's my chats? In 2026, I know. Oh, I don't think Twitch is going to let me share it. Hang on. What if I get rid of that? Hopefully it does. There we go. That's on Twitch, on YouTube. Don't worry, YouTube. I'm coming for you. World's worst uncle. Yep. I bought him a present with asbestos in it. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yep. World's worst uncle. We'll laugh about it years from now, I'm sure. The only thing I'm slightly worried about, guys, is it's sat in this office for about 3 weeks before Christmas. How long have I been coughing for? How long have I... When did I start coughing, guys? About Christmas time? Right, sorry. Let me get back on track. Oh, wow. This is monstrous. That's bad, isn't it? That's bad. And that's what he wanted as well, bless him. That's what he wanted. So, but do you know what? I actually had to send one back. The first one come back and there was sand all in the packaging. It had leaked. And I sent it back and got a replacement. And if you read that government recall, it's the actual sand that's got the asbestos in. I was touching it out of my hands. But yeah, I'm sure that's definitely not what's wrong with me. Ah, dear. Right. Right, there we go. Sorry, right. So, we've got the calf sorted. Yeah, the fenceless pastures would absolutely work, Miles, but I don't know if I want to risk it again on this save. But I'm laughing about it, but it's bad, isn't it? It's bad. Look at customized fence cow barn, buddy. Is it in here somewhere? Sorry I'm so fussy, guys. Like, but it's only because I have a vision for this game. Yeah, the issue was, JCB Dave, the sand on the first one I bought was everywhere. It was spilt everywhere. And that's why I returned it. Search on the main bit, okay. What am I searching for? Customized fence. Nope. If we can not talk about that on chat, guys, considering I had to delete a stream earlier, I'd appreciate it, because if not, it undoes all that effort. Search on the main bit. There's a bigger... Why is this song so loud? Oh, it's only search on later. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I am trying to multitask. In my defense. Yeah. A bit of asbestos in my lungs. Sort me right out. Search cows UK. Is this a wind up? You know I'm not in Google, right? What's he on about? Cows UK. Excuse me. Yeah, cheers, Tony, mate. It's like worst nightmare, right? Because we've talked about it on here before. Like, I've had people in the street. I'd put someone at Primark the other week, and it freaks me out a little bit. I never done any of this expecting anyone to actually watch, and then when people do, I don't know, it feels a bit too real. Sorry, guys. I realise I'm being a bit slow here. I got sidetracked telling me a asbestos story. Right. So am I searching in here? UK cow. I already got that one. Jesus Christ! All this time we go round with bloody circles. We're going round in circles. Excuse me. No, you're right, Ben. I'm only joking, mate. Right. We need something that gives us a big old pasture, but looks shitted up. I've been using that term, guys, since I was about 16. Like, even my wife knows, like, that one. Like, I want the guitars shitted up. I want everything look shitted up. I like stuff looking used. Customize. Is it not in the game though, Hamster? Because I can only use it if it's in here. I can't go grab it from somewhere else. Ferret? Ferrets? Bloody love ferrets. Stink of piss, but I love them. What's this? To attach to your barn. Small metal building for calves to attach to your barn. This feels more like Joel. Sorry, Hamster. Hang on. I'm like a fart in a fit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the breeze blocks. Look at the old dirt on the tin. Oh, we're installing this. We're installing this regardless. I'm going to be swearing when I have to fill it up with water. But right, that's cut. We still haven't... You say we've got a winner, LJ. We still haven't fixed the actual dairy herd yet. This is just another calf situation. But that's nice, isn't it? So basically, JCB Dave, we're fine for calves, right? We've got the UK indoor barn. We've got this one. We need now the main enclosure. So if you're thinking about the pigs, all the baby stuff sorted. We now need a home that can have massive capacity so I don't have to keep feeding them every 5 bloody seconds. That's going in. Putting you in my basket. Hat trick on only his second game. My word, Tony. We've got a gem there, haven't we? Right. So, hang on. For the sake of hamster's sanity, I was just on it, apparently. There we go. Hamster's literally headbutted his monitor. Headbutted his monitor. I don't know. I wouldn't give up my karma, Tony, but yeah, that's a good old up yours to Sergeant, isn't it? Right. Poor old. We're gonna have to do a whip round to buy Hamster a new monitor. He's literally headbutted it in half. He's holding it in 2 halves. Right. Let's have a look at this. Fence cow barn. Cows now enter cow barn. Well, that's reassuring. What were they doing before? Just stand there looking at it in the rain? Hang on, I was on this earlier, weren't I? Guys, not going to lie. These pictures look familiar. I'm pretty sure I said this was beautiful. Hamster, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, Tony, don't mock my field fix, right? So basically, if you imagine, I have my boom arm mounted onto a second desk over there so I can get an angle. And because it drops, so what I've done is I've propped a load of things under where the boom arm meets the desk. So it physically can't come down past a certain point. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just get next week. You'll see this all gaffer tape wrapped around here. I've got my earbuds held together by electrical tape. I don't know if you can see that on there. I've got electrical tape holding my earbuds together. So every now and then I can't hear anything, but don't worry about that. We're fine. Poor old hamster. I was literally looking at this picture like 10 minutes ago. Right. Sorry about that. It's just the asbestos. Right. Customized fence cow barn. It better do food capacity up to 90,000. I want it to be more than that. I won't donate any more subs. I'll send cable ties and gaffer tape, and whatever you take to treat asbestos. I will accept donations to the British Lung Foundation. I shouldn't joke. Guys, if anyone's watching, it's just entertainment. I'm not making light of a serious condition. All right, it's just you could literally strip back everything I ever say and take it seriously if you wanted to. So just for the record, Jesus Christ. All right, we'll go with that. I'm slightly worried about this 90,000 limit. Oh, lacy boy. They lost me as soon as they put that at the end of their name. No grown man is doing that, right? No grown man. Anyone know a grown man that puts boy like that? Right, here we go in. Install that. Ignore that coffin. I don't think I need the medium cow barn though, mate, because I've already got the British one. This isn't going to do anything that the British one doesn't do. Unless that does a pasture. I don't think this does anything that my British one doesn't already do. But I'll install it just for you. Just for you, but I want to use that calf shed. That calf, the old ferret. The ferret stall. That's going to look epic. Right. Oh, it's another lacy boy one. Whis on YouTube. You're not lacy boy, are you? I've had that once before, by the way, guys. Months and months and months ago. Way back at the start of this series. I had a guy who kept coming in and suggested mods, so I realised they were all mods by the same person. And I was like, oh, I see what's going on here now. I see what's going on. Right. We will do some farming tonight. Right, that was all of them, wasn't it? That was all of them. Oh, Jesus. Right, let's sort these cows out. Because if I can do it like the pigs, where I've got a little bit of rotation, something to keep me interested. Because I don't find any monotony in moving pigs and piglets and stuff around. The bit I find boring is having to feed them every single month. That's the bit that kills it for me. Oh, I want to use that calf barn. I'm excited. I got excited as soon as I saw the cracked breeze blocks. Imagine that. Someone puts a throne recommendation on the old throne wish list. Breeze block for Joel. No worries, mate. I'm only messing about. How would you like me to say your name, by the way? I'm not going to be able to pronounce the whole thing, but you got any preference rather than just Wiss? It feels weird just saying Wiss. It feels too short. We have so many Dutch people in our community, and every time you guys come in, you're reminding me that I've got to book my flights, and I still haven't sorted it. Because still there's a bit of me that thinks I don't really want to go to bloody Kenya. Nothing against Kenya. I'm just kind of burnt out at the minute. I needed to sort my flights out. I'm very much, I put stuff off, right? If I want to get stuff done, I'm like a man on a mission, as you've probably seen on some of these streams. But if something's stressing me, Christ, can I drag my heels on it? I'm like an all or nothing. No shit, Joel. Right. So take a break. Yeah, it's almost that time, innit? Doesn't feel like it though, because obviously Dylan was here for about the first 25 minutes. Have I booked Paris yet? So I booked my train tickets to London and back. I got them for 18 quid. 18 quid for a kid and an adult to go from Norwich to London and then come back again on another day. They're set trains, but still 18 quid, man. It's awesome. If you know exactly what time you want, you're laughing. So I booked that and I booked my Eurostar, but I haven't booked the hotels yet because they are mental pricing. I literally could have took him on holiday for a week in the UK in a caravan or something for the price I'm going to have to pay for 2 nights in a hotel. But I got my bloody mic stand propped up by books, Dave. I got electrical tape around my earbuds. Can't afford Paris hotel prices. Which is fine. Awesome. Okay, cool. I like to ask, and then I tried to lock it in, mate. So if you come back like in a couple of months' time, hopefully I've remembered. Right, cows. Let's see what we got here. I like that it says this building can be customized. That's what. Oh my Christ! Oh, it needs. That's a bit new, isn't it? It's a bit new. Is that a feeding bloody robot? Can I not turn him off? No, it ain't a feeding robot. What is that? Is that the milk? Oh, it's the milk. Ignore me. Oh, she's a bit clean though, isn't she? Welcome in, KT. Look at that 12 next to your name. How has it been a year already, KT? I know, Richard. It was purely because I knew. So, and get this, mate. The train there, I'm going at like 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. So technically, I'm going in peak, right? Because I was going to go at like 10:30, and we're going to have a day in London before we go to Paris the next day. But when I saw the prices, I could have took him at 9 o'clock. I thought, well, I might as well freaking get there then. So we're going to be in London by like 10:30. When I'd normally be leaving at 10:30. The only time that'll fall down is, say, the Eurostar was delayed. They're never really delayed, right? That's be something fairly catastrophic go on. And but basically we got about an hour to get across from King's Cross to Liverpool Street, which would be fine. Even with a 7-year-old in tow, that should be absolutely fine. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. I couldn't believe it. I had to double check what I booked with Greater Anglia Direct. That's a lot cheaper. Oh, guys, I'm starting to get excited. It's a bit clean. It is a bit clean, right? But I'm starting to get excited. Right, we're going to have to clear this area then, aren't we? Because this bad boy is going to have to go here somewhere. Oh, yes. Is this exciting you as much as it's exciting me, guys? This is going to be nice. It's a bit clean. And then the idea is we have two options. We either have the UK cow barn for calves. Could do both. UK cow barn for calves. That milk tank's going to be pretty pointless on the side for calves. Or where's our ferret building? Where's the old ferret? Here she... Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the grime on it. A place to keep your cows. This is a breeder barn, therefore milk production not possible. Oh, we know. Don't worry about it. We can have like hundreds of them. Just like up against here. Hang on. What things have we got? So that's where food goes in. Oh, yes. You imagine, like, if I was redoing this builder, guys. So the plan for, I've told you, for Saxingham, right? We literally start with the smallest field. This is what I'm thinking. And a tent. And we work our way up. Now, you imagine I have a couple of sheds, maybe half this amount. And you just have one of these, like, bolted on. All of a sudden, we are, like... We are prime-time British small farm there, aren't we? Look. You imagine, like, this was here or something. I wanted to put them back-to-back molds, but I just seen that there's the feeding bit here. So I might have to L-shape it. Oh, no, you could face it that way. Hang on. Whoa. Because you could do that, and then you could do the other one like that. I don't get why people want to build pretty, clean farms. Purple. I'm calling it purple and not even here. Like, I love it. There's stuff. I love it looking dirty and stuff spilled on the floor. Right, we are going to have to clear out. We are going to have to clear out these cows to give us the space to work. Unfortunately. It would be nice if the farm sim buildings got dirty over time, like the vehicles do. It really would, Dave. Maybe that's a feature for FS25 if you're listening, Giants. Christ, could you imagine if they were listening? I'd long since had my partnership dropped, wouldn't I? Right. I think we start from scratch. Am I mad? Why am I asking? Dave Bottle tell me off for asking. I think I sell all the cows. I sell all the buildings. We'll have freaking tons of money in the bank. And we do a brand new cow build. To go with our brand new pig build. Which looks beautiful. Look at that. And then hopefully I don't have to spend a bloody age feeding them all the while. I ain't got to run between 3 barns. Yes, there'll be some calf barns. But you've seen how quickly I can do the piglets, right? They don't ask for a lot. Let's do it. Let's have a sell up. Let's have a sell up. Welcome in, Ian. Have a break first. That is a very good idea, Miles. It also means people have to wait, right? If they want to see the results. Miles is like some sort of pro. Right. There we go. I'm going to leave you there. Look, that's beautiful. Good shape. That's a good shape because it gives me some thinking time as well. Good man. Right, guys. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Yeah, and then we'll do a brand new cow build then, which wasn't planned at all. But there we go. But I'm confident now because we've got so many pigs coming through the system. Money is not going to be an issue for a while, if ever, again. I think I'd have to seriously change my mind about 1,000,000 times for it to be a problem again. So we'll have a break. We'll get the cows sold up. We'll get all the buildings sold up. And then we'll do a new build, including little calf and areas so that we can do what we do with the pigs. Because for me, that's the bit that's interesting, right? Right, this is where our babes are and we move them on. And that's just a single little easy step with the animal, what's that mod called that I used to move the animals, guys? Can't remember what it's called now, but anyway, it's a simple step, but it just adds a bit more realism, I think. Right, I will be back in a couple of minutes, guys. Please do keep the chat going, because obviously we have had a bit of a disruption tonight already with having to restart the stream, so I'd rather not lose momentum again, and I will see you in a couple of minutes. Cheers, guys. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for your patience. Sorry it took a little bit longer. I thought I was going to probably go down a rabbit hole for this second half of the stream, so I want to take a little bit longer to stretch my legs. What have I missed in chat? I've slowly turned Joel into a farmer. Dave Bot. Shout out to people like Dave Bot and Izzy and the people that have been here from the start and had to endure about 6 months of me just doing Bob Ross stuff than actually treating it like a farming game. But I feel like we're getting there now. I feel like we're getting there. It's weird though, isn't it? Because this game doesn't hold your hand right. That's why it puts a few people off. And it's just things like that storage thing, right? Like, I got so excited over agro-logistics because I was like at a point where I just wanted to quit the game when it come to pallets. Right? I was so bored of moving pallets of lettuce and eggs and honey, and it just done my head in. So then when you, right, okay, I don't enjoy that bit, get rid of it. Some people do, they can play that, that's fine. I don't like, if I don't enjoy it, if I can move it on. And like with the pigs, I found a way to enjoy doing livestock. So now I want to sort of see how far I can take that. And yeah. Right. Ian says, I started trying out all sorts on Riverbend, but enjoy animals the most. Now I'm saxing them, some sheep in the meadow. Yeah, and that's what I love about this game, and that's why I get so defensive when people come in saying, do that, do this, you're doing it wrong. Like, absolutely not. Like, if you wanted to take this apple orchard mod with its weird flat apples, and you wanted to just have fields of that, and you just were an apple juice man, apple juice man, you know, then knock yourself out. That's your prerogative, right? Right, okay. So, I've given this some thought, guys. I've given this some thought. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell off the beef stock, and I'm going to move the dairy cows into here temporarily. And then that gives us then the ability to clear this off. We'll sell the Highland cows as well. And what we will do is then that is going to be like our starting herd, right? That's the thinking anyway. Why is Dave giving me bloody capital there? Some bloody bloke's hounding me. Is this not what I'm now saying, Dave? Are you behind or something? Like is your stream lagging? So what I was thinking is I'm selling my beef stock. I'm going to move the dairy herd into here temporarily. That allows me to then clear this area, do the build, and we move the cows back. And that's our starting herd. Make sense? See, I'm not as stupid as I look. Not these days, anyway. But yeah, we are going to sell the beef stock. And we aren't going to make a loss. I think it was JCB Dave or someone earlier said, have I worked out about you know, how much I'm going to loss on that. I'm not, because if you remember, the cows, guys, we bought them all as babes. I think the oldest I got were Angus's at 9 months. So all of these are developed, right? All of these are developed. So we're going to make money on all of them. What about the pigs? What do you mean, what about the pigs? It's all about the cows, Tony. Are you okay, Tony? Well, I literally spent the last hour talking about cows. And Tony's asked, what about the pigs? What about the pigs? You lot are going to be the death of me, I swear. It was only a couple of months ago, this used to be a super chill community. And now it's chaos. Cram, forget about the bloody horses. The horses are coming later. I'm just ignoring you now. I'm ignoring a lot of you. I got work to do. My word. I swear, this used to be such a chill place. And then, I guess that's what happens when you get more numbers, right? Don't bloody listen. Right, okay. So, sell off for the cows. Nearly got me saying pigs then. So all these Anguses are going to go. I'm sorry, little uns. We tried it, didn't like it. It was a big investment at the time. I realised that. We've spent tons in food as well, but it's not for me. And the thing is, guys, I think as well, right? If you stick to if you force yourself to stick to stuff, that's when you're going to burn out and the game's not going to be fun for you anymore, right? So it's a bit like I've talked about how I play a lot of Football Manager, and every year, except I haven't bought the latest version, we won't go over that again. But every year, there will be a bit, normally about halfway through the football season, where I will just say, you know what, screw it. I'm going to do a bloody Barcelona save and buy loads of superstars or whatever. Normally, I'll do like rags to riches kind of slow burn, long-term save, right? You kind of get from watching on here what sort of player I'd be. But, you know, just to break up the monotony a bit, you just like, okay, I'm just going to throw across the wind, do a bit of fun. And I think you have to do that in Farm Sim, because if you didn't, if you just said, oh, right, I'm going to stick to this one save like I'm doing, and I stuck to all my original rules, and or I didn't want to, you know, save face, or, you know, I can't show chat that I failed with that idea, I'm just going to be miserable. You're going to burn out of it. Do you know what I mean? You might as well mix it up. Might as well, for a split second there, I thought I accidentally sold the bloody pigs. Right, they're gone. Some of you'll be happy because the balance is going up. It won't be for long. So yeah, we absolutely would have lost money on these cows because I invested a lot, but it was a step I had to take to learn what I wanted to do, right? That's why you got to look at life. When it kicks you in the shins, when it knocks you down, there's a step you had to take on the way to knowing what you want to do. Okay, so we're going to move, yeah, we'll move them in there. Let's just run over here. Tony, you need to go to sleep, mate. You need to go to bed, fella. I suppose it's a compliment there, Dave, but I worry it just seemed to the outside, it could just seem like insanity. Right. I see. Get rid of all this shiny woods. Look at this, it's far too new. Get rid of that. Right, guys, you have got to go over. Is this the one? I don't want to send them to the wrong place. That one's there. That one's there. Right. All of you lot. This is like the third time these poor cows have been moved. You'll be fine. There's a cow moo joke there. You can make it up yourselves. Right. So. Something like that, Dave Bot, but I do want the calf barns in. Right, so this is empty, right? Nothing in here. Nothing in here. And thankfully not too much food either, because them bloody dairy cows are greedy buggers. Nothing in here either. Frick, we spent some money on these pastures as well. Right, let's go. Dave Bot is proper excited over this. It's like the pig build all over again. It is move and day. Well done, Ian. I was expecting more moo puns, to be fair. Right. Sell that bugger. Sell that bugger. Let's just check I've got our dairy cows over. Yeah, they're good. Okay, and I think this can go. We should probably empty that. just so we don't have any waste. I don't know what's in there. Oh, should we just sell it? It's just poo in it. It's just poo. It's not really worth anything. Oh Christ, come out of there a bit early, never mind. Right. So I'll have plenty more poo soon. How is this only 80,000? Is that because the customised fence is going to cost me a fortune? By the way, guys, take a moment to appreciate we're only 9,000 off 500,000 with no loan, with 0 debt. 0 debt. I'll have to take my inhaler. It's making me giddy just thinking about it. $500,000. $500,000 and we're sitting on all them pigs. Not literally. Nobody wants to eat bacon that I've sat on. Well, I suppose there's a market for everything in 2026. Let's do this. So Dave's estimate's gone in of 2,000 cows. I don't think I need to make sure I leave room for the calves, right? Where are the road signs? Because this, who knows? Dylan and I have knocked them all down between us, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? So we need to just make sure we have room for these as well as this. Save before you do it. I never save at miles. I don't. We own our mistakes here. I don't do that. You know what custom pastures could be like. Don't put that idea in my head. I'm also tempted, by the way, guys, to have this off the road slightly. Because I've had it on the roadside before, right? And you get buses queued up and all this sort of thing. So I'm wondering if I do collides with player. For freak's sake, why do I always leave myself in the middle? If we do something like this. And then we've got room down here for the calves. I know we don't want to lose too much of the field, but do you know what I mean? Just so I haven't got to deal with the crap with AI all the while. I love everyone doing the guesses over how many cows. Alright, we're bloody saving it then, because Miles has planted a seed of doubt. We'll move him out of the way as well. Where are the signposts? Where are the posts? So I think, yeah, we do it somewhere around here. Right. So. I don't think there's any posts here, is there? No, I don't think so. Where are the trigger points? You got that one? What's that one? So that's milk. Ah, okay. So milk collections at the back there. I'm glad I spotted that. Slurries at the front. Where am I feeding them? Where am I feeding them? Oh, we're going right in there. Okay. Oh, okay. So this gate wants to be at the side here. Yeah, the gate wants to be at the side. Okay, I know what we're doing. Do you see what I'm seeing? Seeing? If you see it, say it. Yeah, I think this needs to be like this. Because then we can go in the side. The slurry's on the side of the road as well. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't see any signs, Miles. But yeah, I think what we would need to do, guys, it needs to be this side. So we can get in and out of that gate. If I put it there, that mud patch looks kind of suitable as well. We can get to the slurry in the back. Take care, JCB Dave. We done something like this. And then obviously we're going to customize the fence, right? Damn right. Damn right. Are we going mega big? Are we going mega big? It's going to cost me a fortune. It's going to cost me a fortune. What do you mean you're colliding? What are you colliding with? Don't know why this song is made. We had this before up here, didn't we? Where I thought it collided with something. Just come across there, then I don't want to risk buggering it up. Oh my word, this is ginormous. Then we'll leave this section here for the calves. We'll leave this section for the calves. And I'm tempted to leave a little way down the side there, because that could... Oh, I can't see the width. I reckon we could put the calves down the side, down that wall as well. Go big or go home. So we could either do this and then that. No, 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 no. Shh. How do I get out of this? Balls. I meant to delete the last segment. The fence will be reset to default outline. No. Do I just hit escape? Am I just hitting escape? I don't know why I'm panicking. Oh, I saved it. So it's like, do I want to leave enough width down the side here to do a building thing? Or do we want to use all the space? I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do this. Like that. I know it's a bit of a weird enclosure, right? But then it gives me some space down the side of the building to use. Like that. I like it. I like it. Obviously, there was something clashing up here. I think it's the pond. I think we've had that before, the pond, right? So I couldn't do nothing about that, but it's fine. We'll just let that meadow grow. So that can go there. And then we'll look how many cows at the end, Alan. I don't like coming out of this screen until I'm done, because then I can't get my money back. Right. Then my thinking was... It's going to be tight for feeding, but you could put something small down there, couldn't you? Or we have them here. It's going to look nice. It's going to look nice, I think. Because I like the pigs. I want to leave room to expand if I want to, right? So we can put more pig sties or sow huts in here if we want. I don't know how many of these hold. 20. Is that all it holds? So it looks nice, but it's not a lot, is it? Compared to this, which is what I was going to use for the calves. So this is what I was going to use for the calves. Because this only holds... The old ferret only holds 20, which isn't a lot, is it? Sorry, I'm thinking. So we either do this, knowing it's going to hold loads of calves for a pretty penny. Or we go for the aesthetic option which would be this, and doing something like this. Oh, it doesn't snap like properly anyway, look. Which is annoying. Can't get the same angle. I say, or we line these up. Where we kind of do like the configuration. So they look like Norwich Cattle Market. Let's have a look. We'll place it because it's not going to cost us nothing. We can undo it. So if that goes there, we could do rows, right? What I'm thinking is, we start up here. Right. Because what you could do, bear with me. One like that. So you can either do them back to back. Then it just kind of looks like a shed. Or you can, for ease of feeding, you could do them face to face, right? So it's either, they're not staying here, guys, so don't panic. So it's either that, and you do a couple of them, or you do it this way. But then getting the angle might be difficult. So if we just get rid of that. Just a reminder, guys, if you don't come out of this screen, you get your money back. All you lose is any landscaping you did. So it's either that, or we do this. You could probably fit 2 more of them in there. I quite like the rusticness of that. I know it only holds 20 calves. Is there nowhere in the yard for one? They fit perfectly over there. Yeah, they do look good, but a bit like having the pigs with the pigs. I like having the cows with the cows. Do you know what I mean? I like them being all together, but I know they don't have to be, I know. Because, yeah, you could absolutely put one... Well, if that combine wasn't there, right? If that combine wasn't there, you could have him there. But I just don't know if I feel like it, if it makes sense there. I don't know. It might be something I do later. Oh, we've got space here. You know what I'm like by now, Miles. I like everything being together. But absolutely, right? You could put that there. That'd look nice. That'd look really nice there. Decisions. It's like the pigs. I like seeing it all together. I don't know why. I get more from it when it feels like a build. Welcome in, Char. Oh, you were here earlier. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Thank you very much. Much better. Yeah, or we could use calves here. You could absolutely do calves here, because that field's a bit of a shit field, right? You can't really do a lot with it. I do like the idea of having like a second yard, though. Doing like mud around here or concrete, do you know what I mean? No worries, LJ, mate. Yeah, ECG was all clear from yesterday. I had the chest x-ray today, so I won't hear about that until later in the week, maybe next week. But thank you for asking. That's mad, Tony, innit, huh? Yeah, old Manning said nothing will change if they sacked him. you remember that? That aged like milk, didn't it? This barn will be going, Miles, yeah. This barn here would be going. Or we could put the car... Oh, no, I don't like it enough for the cars to go in there. I just realised I don't know if this is going to reach. So we might have to make space for manure here as well, because I was expecting this barn to be all the way down here. Oh, bloody hell. If I knew that, this could have gone, that could have gone, and I could have fitted a lot more cows in. We might just do a quick reset. I know I'm going to lose a couple of grand on the fencing, but I don't care about that. Because now I know that this building's got to go here. It's too far away from these, right? So you'd want these things here. And we'll want to do a little... We'll want to do a little yard. That's what we could do. Spin it around. This could be the entrance. Okay, right. Sorry, guys. I'm wasting your time here. That's not wasting time, is it? Thinking out loud. Thinking out loud. This is why I don't come out of this screen. Yes, you lose the money on the custom fence. Right, I'm not worried about the poo. The poo can come back. And I know we only just bought that. But we can do it so much better. I know I can do it better. Right, let's go for it. We lost about 20 grand. Lost about 20 grand. I ain't going to lose too much sleep over that. Right. What if? I like just getting this right. I want to get it right. Doesn't matter if it takes a bit longer, but we get it right. That bloody pond. Pain in the ass. Always causes this collision, but it's the pond that does it. Thank you, Unjust. I was slumping there. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're good. I've got a broken boom arm, so I kind of have to go where the mic is at the minute. I will readjust. I hope you're well, though, fella. If we do that, we can use a bit more space here. Oh, that pond causes me so many issues, look. What's the thing I'm colliding with? Maybe we'll do that. Definitely getting more bad boys in here now. Right. That's more like it. It's a bit shit up here, but there's nothing I can do about that, right? There's nothing I can do about that because that pond seems to cause problems. Why it still thinks we've got product. There, that's annoying. But there we go, that's annoying. Right. Oh no, my microphone arm unjust. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I weren't very clear. My boom arm on my mic is broken. It keeps dropping down into my lap, which is a bit awkward. It's like having your dog sniff someone else's crotch. Yeah, so I've got it propped up at the minute. Sorry, oh, that wasn't very clear, was it? Okay. Okay. Oh, you knew what I meant. Oh, sorry, in Christ. I need to... we'll put some woodland in here, guys, because that corner is going to annoy me as hell. So at the end, I just need to remember to put some trees in there. Some woodland. Will look quite nice. Okay. We're taking our time with this, guys, but that is the way to do it, right? Like, the only thing is I just don't... I love these barns, but 20 cows, that's just not a lot, is it? It's not a lot of calves. Gotta remember to leave space for a manure pit. Oh, don't be an arse. Don't be an arse. Why do you do that? I hate it when they do that, right? So you can't get like an angle that you want. Hate it when it does that. Okay, while we're sorting that out then, we can get around that by putting the manure heap in the middle. See, like this, look. I bloody hate that. I don't want 4 angles. So the trouble is the Highland Fishing one only holds 700,000 litres, whereas the base game one holds 4 million. It's just annoying as hell, because if I pick the Highland Fishing one, I think it allows me... I might be wrong. No, it does the same thing. Why do manure heaps do that? Ben, it does it anyway, mate. It's nothing to do with snapping. Snapping is off if you look on screen. Manure heaps have always done it in this. So it means you can't, like, because I wanted to put that lovely down the middle, right? And now I can't. And it really annoys me. Really annoys me. Guys, if you look on screen, free mode and snapping are both off already. It always does it with manure heaps. It's literally off, guys. Look on the screen. Hold your phone closer to your face. It doesn't matter, look. Doesn't matter whether they're both on or they're both off. Manure heaps have always done this. I don't know how to answer the same question differently. Right. So it's really annoying. Yeah, it's always done it. It's always done it. And for people like me that like to do builds, right? Because what I was picturing is, imagine that manure heap down the middle and then another row of calf sheds. How nice would it have looked? How nice would it have looked, right? Annoys me. Annoys me. Extensions do it as well, look. So annoying. I'm going to assume Dave Bot and people like that will know better than me. I'm going to assume I don't need a silage extension slurry, sorry for this. Because this is going to hold a lot of slurry, I'd have thought. I hope. That annoys me, look. Why does that do that? Because I've left a bit of bloody... what's it called? From when I harvested this years ago. And you can still see it when you zoom out. Yeah, the ferrets will be fine. That's just annoying with the manure heap. Because that's kind of what I want to do. I don't think I need an extension thing, though, for the slurry. Hopefully not. But the reason I like manure... The reason I like manure is because it's a free product, right? So why wouldn't you use it? If I'd have thought about it, I could have put that there, look. How cool would that have looked? I've got to stop changing my mind. It's not that I'm changing my mind, I'm just seeing different ways of doing it. That'd have been a good way of shitting up a building that looks a bit too nice for me. So the only issue with us doing this, we're only going to be able to have 80 calves. Which doesn't feel like a lot. But... It's like, do I want a gap or not? It feels like there should be a gap. I hope I've left enough to put a trailer down there. I have, haven't I? Look at that brickwork. We've got to have this. I don't care. It's only holding 20. They look too nice not to have. Right, if we line that up. No, I think we have a gap. I think that's the best way to do it. Why does that look weird when I go there? Oh, we don't need it to be perfect. Anything but that here. Where's my music gone? I'll come back to that in a second. Where's my music gone? Thank you, Will. Yeah, I'm still swigging on my second cup of tea. Joel, before you go building the cow and the calf sheds, how are you going to feed the cows? Are you going to drive in a reverse and reverse out? So I don't think there's a door on the calf side that you can open to run straight through the shed. Let me have a look what you're talking about. Where's my music gone? What's it doing? There we go. Right. I'll just feed them up the side here, Robo. Before you go building cow and calf sheds, how are you going to feed the cows? So the cows, these cows get fed here. Oh, do you go through the back door? Hang on, hang on, hang on. I assumed I went through this gate. I assumed I went through here, but I just realised that's the animals. That's there, isn't it? There's enough room to swing in. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I should have put it around the other way. How many more times am I going to redo this? How many? How are you lot still tolerate? How have we got 70 people watching me rebuild a cow shed about 8 times? But we will get it right. That's the thing you can guarantee here, guys. I won't stop until I'm happy with it. I like these, though. I like these. This works for me. What are we thinking about the layout of these? So you feed them there, feed them there. That's just to have a little walkway, right? Feed them there, feed them there. I bloody hate the manure. What are you all... Oh, it's me. Sorry, guys. I say sorry, guys. I should say sorry, guy, because it'll be the same guy in the car wearing exactly the same clothes. I can't try it first, Ben. I can't try it first, mate, because then I've spent the money. If I come out of this screen, I can't get my money back. The only way you get all your money back for your building, you don't get it back for your custom pasture, is by standing this screen. The two would look sweet on the side of the main shed as well, yeah. I wonder if I spin it. Sorry, I peaked my mic then. I wonder if I spin it. So it's either that or we move it along, right, and lose a little bit of space here. Welcome in, Mark, by the way. Thank you. Welcome in, Jack Ram. How's it going, mate? Okay. We're leaving them there because I like them. I like them. We're leaving them there. We're going to get our money back on this. Yes, we lost money on the fence again. I know. Don't worry about it. If I'm not worried, you shouldn't be worried. Right. So we could go in this way, right? And we could build in... So that's just the animal. We're never going to need to go in here for the animals, but we do need the access to milk. What's on this side? Nothing. So you could do it, so... Oh, decisions. Could be an opportunity to do the manure heap. Yep, absolutely. Could put the calf barns up against the side of this as well, because you could get two. You could put two barns either side of this. For frick's sake, I can't believe I'm starting again. Don't worry about it. Just don't come out of this screen, Joel. You get your money back. Could you imagine the neighbours watching this? Just constantly, buildings being erected, buildings being destroyed. Alright, we lost 91,000, but don't worry about that. I'm not worried about it. You shouldn't be worried about it. Where's my... I hate that angle. I just hate everything about that manure heap doing that. I hate everything about it. I either want it parallel to the road or parallel to the barns. I just... really annoys me. And it shouldn't annoy me as much as it does. I feel like we don't need this anymore, you know, guys. Why would I need that? We ain't really got nothing left in it. His ideas are to go big. We're doing it properly. Doing it properly. I hate... Why can't you let me place that where I want, you know? Just... Because I can't line it up to that fence. I can't line it up to the road. Just... just does my head in. I might get rid of this. I think if it goes anywhere, it's got to go here. No, it could go there, right? It's not in the way of anything, apart from that pissing road sign. That feels like the best place for it, because it's at the side of the road, at least. I haven't decided if I want to keep that silo yet. Right, cows. Apparently we're putting a cow barn in, guys. If you just popped out for an hour and come back, you haven't missed nothing apart from me pissing away £90,000. I like the milk silo though, Dave, because that's obviously what I put my excess milk in, but I don't need it now, do I? I don't freaking know what I'm doing anymore. We've already got a concrete pad for us. Let's sell up. This feels like the most natural place for it. What do you mean it's not owned by me? It's my piss and concrete pad. Of course it's owned by me. But that's where it should go, right? I've got nothing in that silo. Money we're wasted. Right, there we go. Done. Right? I need it just so I can reverse in without hitting that road sign. So we go there. Done. Leave me alone. Cow barn. It's just like a social experiment of how far you can, of how far you can push people to breaking point. Right. So I need to be able to... Jesus Christ, I'm dying now. I need to be able to get in the back gates. I need to be able to get in there, potentially, because that's where I do, actually, because that's where the milk is. And we need a little driveway to there. So what we're going to do... We put it somewhere like here, and we're going to line the calf barns up against it, if I can. Right. Bloody work this time. Swear down. Ready to hear me swear about the pond again? A pissing pond's getting filled in. I mean, like pub car park kind of fill. Right. Hate that causes me so much aggro. Look, it's just lost land. We can put cows in there. There we go. We'll do a little woodland or something. Oh, we're still not letting me look. Stupid ass thing. Ask Liam for help. Angry TikTok Liam. He'd fix it. Look at this. That's a pain in the ass, isn't it? It's almost like you have to come across here. And then it starts to work. So we'll think of something to do with that. How much money have I wasted on fencing? It's mad, isn't it? It's infuriating. Right, I need to make sure I leave enough space. Because it's potential that we could expand this, right, with other calf buildings or whatever. See, that's not enough. It needs to be square, unfortunately. It feels like a long while ago since people were asking how many cows does it hold. Right. So we can get to that. We can feed them in there. We can get to the milk with an Arctic. I bloody hope we can. Why is it set back there? Why isn't it out here? We'll worry about that later. Don't worry about it. Okay. That annoys the crap out of me. There we go. Not a lot we can do about it. We've spent too much money on the fence as it is. Right. Ferrets. I was going to put one here, but now I'm starting to think I need to make sure I can get a milk tanker in there. I suppose you can always remove the silo. But I was going to do this. There is a risk we can't get to our milk. No, it's not a dolly jar, thankfully. It's not a dolly. So this was the original idea I had. But that could make it awfully tight, right? Well, we can do it this side anyway. We will have a bloody cow farm. I can never get the angles I want to do this sort of thing. But I can't see if that's clashing or not. Is that clashing? If it is, it's not really noticeable, is it? Look at that, just too long, look. I think we do it anyway. The world's not perfect. By any stretch of the imagination. By God, by the end of this night, we will be dairy farmers. Could you not drive through the feeding part and out the side gate to collect the milk? I doubt I'm going to get an Arctic around there because of where I put the... Oh, no, because I'm in the meadow, aren't I? Maybe you can. We'll just do a little tour. We'll do donuts in the meadow. We'll give it a go later. Starting to look like what I want now. Starting to look like what I want. Let's get in there now. It took like 3 hours. My son's now in university, but... Why does this annoy me so much? Why does stuff like that grate on me in this game? I couldn't do that, but there we go. Right. What are we thinking? I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I told you there was something big coming tonight, LJ. It wasn't going to be this. There was always going to be a big build tonight. And we've still got nearly 200 grand in the bank. I want to landscape it all, but you'll all go nuts. I'll spend too much money. I think we need to see how it works in practice now, right? Oh, I've got to commit. I've got to commit. The only issue is, obviously, there is a gate here for the animals, but we're not using them, right? That is the only issue by doing them like this. There is supposed to be an access gate here, right? But I ain't got any intention of using it because I use a mod to move the animals. So I suppose you're supposed to probably do it like this, right? Rather than facing each other. The straw goes in that round metal ring bit and there's no collision on that back gate. Awesome. We'll be fine. We can drive through there. We can drive out there. We can do a little muddy path down here. Once I know how it works in practice, this shed, we'll landscape it. It's just now I'm just deciding, do I want the gates to be usable here or not? I don't think so. Because if we do, then they all need to go in like this. Like uniform. Don't know how you can make it look good whilst having the gates usable. Well, I'm never going to use the gates for the calves because I use the mod to move the calves. I think I'm done. For now. I think I'm done. Oh, I'm nervous because I don't know how this works in practice, but It looks to me like it's a fairly straightforward out the front, in the front door, out the back door kind of jobby. And then what we'll do is wherever the tyre tracks go, we will do it like a landscape, a path, right? Look at these old boards. Lovely old job. And again, we could put some hedges around here. Why does my music keep stop playing? What is wrong with everything tonight? Why is everything breaking? Let's reload it. It's no more, Miles, it's no more than the sow huts, the feed points. The issue is I'm having to feed the cows every month. So it's not so much the feed points, it's the how much can I chuck in it and leave it. So yeah, I think we're done. I think that's good. I'm happy with that. Now it's just a case of seeing how it works in practice. I know it's probably not big enough for Dave Bot's liking, but it is still, I hope we get a lot of cows in here though. We had 100 cows went in a space about this big. So I'm hoping we can get 1,000. But I've had to leave enough room that we can expand if we want to, right? Alright, we're doing it. We're committing. We are in. These sheds look nice, don't they? These sheds look nice. So, in theory... Here we go, guys. Oh, 396 ain't worth a shit. 396? What is this? I had more cows in there when our individual pens. That sucks. Oh well. I'm disappointed by that. I thought we'd have a lot more than 396. And it only holds 22,000 litres of straw. I like it though. I like the inside of the shed. I'm not going to lie. This looks nice. It looks nice. That's a nice little animation with the bolt coming across. These look awesome, oh, don't they? Yeah, rain. It'll be perfect if you rain, because these look like they're designed to be rained on. Look at this. I'm excited about these. Ignore the gate to nowhere. They're only 15 grand a pop, right? It's a bit like the sow huts. We can always redesign these without losing too much. I hope the food lasts longer. Right, okay. Let's get them all bedded and everything first before we move the cows in and ruin their health. Oh, got some ready-made tea and marlet. We'll use you. Mixed. I like it. I like the look of it, but I must admit, it's not the numbers I was expecting. But then there's that, because I'm comparing them to pigs, right? And pigs are a dime a dozen. You'll see how many you can get in a bloody field. Beside the A11, thousands of the buggers. So it might be that I'm just comparing them. I'm comparing apples with pears. It looks good though, doesn't it? It looks good. This will look nice when it's filled up. Let's have milk coming out your eyes. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, Dave bot. Oh, Christ, yeah. I don't know what Dave does with all. He's swimming in it. He's swimming in it. Oh, yeah. It's going to hold a lot more food, though, look. Because that TMR wagon was nearly full. So at least it is going to do that. Right. Oop. Bit premature with the old spinning. Oh, we got there in the end, guys. And these signs now are not in my way for once. He says I'll still find a way of hitting them. Well, at least on YouTube, the old farm tour videos are never dull, are they? Because it's changing every 5 bloody seconds. It's changing every 5 seconds. Dave Pot, you have a very similar approach to me, clearly. I hate not using stuff. I think that's what makes this game fun, having them little rules. Sorry for enjoying it, guys. It's not you, it's me. Had a long day. If I had a bigger field, we could have built in the TMR into the build as well. We could add a silage pile. But I would have needed a mega... Imagine the cows you can do on there. It's a long way to go, though, to feed them, innit? I suppose you'd leave all your equipment there so you can just cycle to your vehicle. I like this fence. This fence, I really struggle to know what fence I want to do for this new field. I just want it to be different, right? But I'm glad I picked that. It's grown on me. It's grown on me. We're going to have to buy straw, aren't we? Oh, I'm gutted, Dave. When I put all that effort into designing something that looked nice, to then not get anywhere near the cows I was expecting. Gutted. Genuinely. Try not to think about it too much, though, because I don't want it to take the shine off. We got something new and cool. Welcome in, Stephen, mate. I hope you're well. We're going to be really tight with straw. Because I say we're going to have to buy some. I hate having to buy. You know how I feel about having to buy food or materials. I want us to produce it all ourselves. There might be some in the farm production mod by accident, but I don't think there is. Yeah, I imagine the shed has played a part in that. I imagine it has. But oh well, like I say, we're going to make so much money out of pigs now. And we are tripling. No, we're quadrupling our dairy herd. Our dairy herd was 100. So once they've bred, we'll be up to nearly 400, right? So we're going to be eating 4 times the amount of milk. And once our pigs start running through to selling age, we'll have more than enough money to be able to rebuild it another day. That's all lessons, right? I don't learn this stuff without trying it. I like the shed, though. I do like the shed. I just think it's disappointing with how many cows it's given me. But as I think it was Char who said, IRL, a 400 head dairy herd would be pretty decent, wouldn't it? Why is my engine stopped? Why does it look like my TMR truck is empty? How weird. Was that only when I went in the barn? Right, 46,000 litres, it'll hold 90. I'm not going to fill it right up because I want to get us in here. We want to see him, right? We want to see it in action. Let's just check we can drive through. That seems like a really stupid place to put the straw. Because you can't swing anything around, but... that kind of needs to be back a bit. But yeah, that works. It was all the way from filling up. How weird. How weird. Oh god, I hope it's not uninstalled. Don't, Dave, because obviously there does seem to be a bit of an unwritten thing in Farming Simulator when saves approach 1,000 hours, right? there does seem to be a trend. Who here in chat has lost us? Oh, I suppose there aren't many of you that have maybe gone all this far with it, but I can't be the only one that's heard stories about when a farm sim save gets to like 1,000 hours. Right, so we know it'll take another couple of trailer loads. We're not going to do that. Where's the Massey? Right, we are really tight on straw, but it's mad that it doesn't like long saves when it is a game that feels like it's literally meant to be played as a long-term save. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Mr. X. Feel your pain, mate. Hang on, where did that come from? Since when was there sawdust here? Has there always been sawdust there? I'm getting nervous now. We had a TMR wagon that was empty, and I can't remember there being sawdust there, but okay. Wood chip, even. I know it's wood chip. Oh, someone corrects me. So, new save Friday. Saxlingham. Saxlingham on Friday. Right. Straw. I still feel like I need a better way of moving straw. I know I got my forage pickup thing that I use now. It'd be great if there was just a dedicated machine that I didn't have to put bales into, that I could just pick up and shoot. Also, why does that do that? Why does it store it where the pipe is right where you need to go? New title, 1 hour FS25 solo. So that'd be so depressing. I wouldn't put the hour in it, Char. That'd be so depressing. We'd give it a series name. Balls to that. I'd be too depressed. Oh wow, Rich, yours glitched at 120. That's depressing because that's right when you're getting into it, right? Lucas said I hit only 300 hours and it ran out of memory to load up the save. Oh, you're not helping me, guys. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Never mind. You're not reassuring me here. This yard looks nice now, doesn't it? Can you imagine, joke, like, even if there was a tragedy, you know that my next farm is going to look epic. Because of all the things I've learned, like trying to build a British farm on an American map, that me and Saxlingham are going to go together like... I don't know where I'm going with this. Like peas and carrots, as Forrest Gump once said. fish and chips, yeah. Frank and beans. Let's turn this on. Oh yeah, pipe. I find this a faff for straw. I wish there was a quicker way. It's a shame you can't unload straw from enclosure, but then that wouldn't make sense, right? Because it'd have turds in it. Here, cows, I got you some straw. Don't worry about the steamers in it. That's just from the last load of cows that are all now gone to slaughter. Don't ask questions. I'd like to think as well it wouldn't take me as long to build up the farm this time. The issue's still going to be money at the start of a new save, because you don't want to get wealthy too quickly because it kills the live series. I'm not looking forward to starting from scratch, but I would look forward to, once we've got some money in the bank, doing a little build. Right, no idea where this straw is going. You have told me it's the ring. At least there's plenty of height. Is it here somewhere, is it? Because there's not actually a indicator. Well, there she goes. She's working. Look at that. That's quite a nice little animation. I was worried without there being a icon that I was going to just chuck it over the floor, but how much does that hold then? What's it tell us when we go in here? 20,000 litres out of 22. So yeah, it's pretty much full. All right. I like the building. I do. I just think it could have fit more cows in. It's different. I like all the little animations. There's a lot of thought gone into it, right? I do wish there was straw here, though. Or is it put straw? Oh, let's put straw in here. Right. Let the bull see the horn. Suppose I better shut this up for realism. Oh, Christ. No, no, don't push me in, you... That's too high to scale. Out we go again. We're learning. I had to piss and shut it from the outside. I was shut it from the outside. Without me rear-ending me back into it. You can't, apparently. Look. Okay, you can do it here. Oh no, I've opened another. Oh my Christ, that's like Takeshi's castle here. There's doors opening everywhere. Let's close that. What's going on? I just want to close this gate without getting rear-ended into it. I want to be able to... Alright, we have to do a run. Close, run. Run, 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 run. There we go. Jesus Christ. There we go. Right, it's shut. It's shut. Every night, Dave. Every night. I'm worried now I've been too conservative with that area, but I had to leave space to build on, right? I've learnt that the hard way. If you don't leave space... Because like I say, there's still the potential here. You could put some silage here, right? You could do a TMR pit or... I like it. I like the build. Obviously, it's not landscaped at all. So it looks a bit barren. We'll get some cows in there. That'll help. But I didn't really have a choice. I had to leave some space. Right. You're laughing at Takeshi's castle. You know exactly the bloody round I'm talking about, though, right? Where you run into the solid wall. Where's my... Okay, of course it's down here. No, I don't think it would have added much more capacity. What does it say? Does it give a capacity on the actual thing? See, it says 30 cows, which feels quite low anyway, right? The large UK cow barn's got 150 next to it. It says 30. No, that's the wrong one. Sorry. It's the wrong one. Ignore me. Where is it? Spent all that time looking at it. 250. So we basically added 150 onto it. Yeah. Right, let's move these cows. Sorry, it had to be done. I don't know whether they're coming or going, this lot, poor buggers. I forgot we're going to get money back for this here. Right. Let's walk over. Let's do a big reveal. I can already see him in the distance. Gets mowed down by a school bus. Oh, I like that fence is all up and down and wonky. Look at the udders on it. Look at the udders on it. Right. I like this little dip here. That works. Hello, cows. Don't know what to do with yourself, all this bloody space, do you? Calf shed looks to have potential tanker parking too. Yes, for the old milk tanker. Absolutely. And when we get calves, guys, we're moving. So the only thing I'm a bit disappointed about, knowing that there is this gate here. Why are all the gates trying to boop me? Oh my god, there's a light switch. Look at that. I'm easily pleased. As Dylan said earlier, it's just a computer game, Dad. Oh, we need to get these filled up as well. I don't know what food we put in them. TMR again. One thing I just saw there, guys, because I never got round to it, as this series draws to its sort of conclusion as well, maybe there's an opportunity for me to look at the straw pellet stuff, right? Because I've never done any of that. I've moaned numerous times tonight alone about carton straw. Surely straw pellets makes life a bit easier. I've never done them, so I have no idea. I just read about it when Straw Harvest Pack came out. Where are all my cows? I suppose this is pretty empty, right? There's only 87 cows in here. They're all outside, look. They're loving life. Well, I think it looks decent. It's a bit clean, but I think it looks decent. Right. Let's put you away. I'm never happy until I see poo start being popular. Oh, Christ, there's that sign again. That lasted long. Don't worry about it. Ah, that one's gone. Don't worry about it. Right. Excuse me. Trouble is, though, guys, if you want all the animals to show, you're just going to run into more issues with performance and crashes. That looked right nice. I'm glad someone thinks so. Like, I kind of didn't get to where I wanted with it, but it's not landscaped. And you know me, right? Until I see it all landscaped, like this yard, it's hard for it to fall into place. I think it works. Cool, that's that. So cows are in, pigs are in, and we've still got a shed to sell. Look. These are all happy. These are all happy. Yep. Yep. They got plenty of room to breed. And then when they do, we'll pop them in here. And you can be sold, my sunshine. Looking nice, that yard. Looking nice. I think this works. Hell, she's changed, didn't she, huh? Hell, she's changed. But we've got enough in there if we want to do another row of calf sheds. We can. You can go. We've got to do something of this bloody field now. You can go. It's a bit of a waste of space field, this, really. But, and why they insist on all these bloody signs, because it doesn't give you a lot of access. This is where I love Saxingham, because in Saxingham it'd be a really obvious entry point to the field. Here there isn't, right? I built that. That wasn't there by default on Riverbend. I always thought this field, if you'd done production lines, would be a good place to do it beside the railway line and that. No worries, Char. Thanks for hanging out tonight. And thanks also for supporting us as a subscriber as well. Appreciate you. Go-kart track, yeah. Thing is, the boy can't drive in a straight line, so what hopes he got getting around a go-kart track? I use that field for greenhouses. Yeah, that makes sense. I like this, guys. This is growing on me. I'd love to landscape. I can't believe I'm sitting on nearly 300 grand. You could do like a dirt track coming out here. I like all these different textures. I'm going to leave all that. I like all the different colour mud. I don't think that needs to change. You can maybe shit it up around there a little bit. I think for now, though, I leave it. Sheep, yeah, it's more work, though, innit? Don't say bloody horses. So the sheep, the idea I had with the sheep, guys, is there's this UK indoor sheep barn. Again, look, tell me a buildings for Joel without telling me a buildings for Joel. So I was going to have like that there, and then we got this sheep and goat barn, which I was going to sort of back onto it. So if you imagine, you know, again, I can't really show you, I haven't got the room, but you know what I mean? Like, this was one idea I had. Just looks cool, doesn't it? Anyway, Don't get carried away. You've done a lot, Joel. You've done a lot already tonight. You can see what I'm thinking. Yeah, sheep farming's a piece of pea, really. I should have got... Right, that's it. We're getting rid of the cows. Sheep farming's easy. Ben's reminding me it's just grass. All the cows are going. But yeah, I like this shed here. But I also got this one because I look quite cutesy. And then the idea is I was going to put lambs in there, right? Because again, Joel can't help himself. I was going to do this. And then this would be a lamb and shed. But I feel like they'd need to kind of be in the yard sheep. I don't know why. When I was originally thinking of this, they were like going to go here or something, you know? Tell you what, that could bloody work as well. I got more money than sense now in this save. I can't be trusted. Look. That'd work as well, wouldn't it? Behave, Joel. Don't you dare, Joel. That'd absolutely work a treat there, wouldn't it? It's not like I ain't got grass fields, is it? What am I doing? Like, rewind 2 hours. I'm fed up of feeding the cows all the while, blah, 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 blah. I knew you'd like this, Miles. This is, me and you have very similar views when it comes to building the British barns and farmyard, sorry. We're sorting out the cows. I'm fed up of feeding everything. And then there's me talking about getting sheep again for about the 3rd time. It'd be the 3rd time we've had sheep. But it just looked right. It looks so right, it can't be wrong. I'm just gonna move the Massey. Imagine living with it, Dave. Imagine living with it. It's going to stick out too much if I put it in here, innit? Oh, God, I'm stuck. Help. Aye, aye. Someone call you aye, aye. I don't know what I'm stuck on, but I'm stuck. For goodness sake, Joel. This is why you can't have nice things. So, guys, we've got about 20 minutes left of the stream where you're just going to see me going backwards and forwards. Trying to unwrap myself from around this post. Grab yourself a cup of tea. I don't even know why I'm stuck. I can see daylight. My theory is if I got myself into the position, I can get out of it, right? It's been a social experiment tonight, I swear. There we go. Where can I put you? Not this again. Not this again. Where can we put the combines? Huh? Oh, hang on a minute. I know. It's not going to go through that gap. But Miles had a really good idea about the milk tanker being with the cows. Go back to building. Like, I can't be trusted with building and spending money at the minute in this save. But that's a better alternative to me wrapping myself around a post. Oh, it's mad, Lucas, isn't it? Like, especially when you can see daylight, that's the frustrating bit. When you can see daylight, you're like, well, what are you stuck on? Anyone who left after the first hour or two tonight, what a shock are they going to get on Friday night? What I'm thinking is, rather than put it there, that's the obvious place because that's where milk is. I just think it's going to look nice here. Right, if we just literally just dump it here for now. Just think it looks decent, right? Yeah. With the new save, yeah. Imagine that. You don't actually get to see any of this because the game crashed because I just pushed it too hard. I'm just trying something. I'm not saying I'm doing it. Not saying I'm doing it. Just what sort of clearance would be? Oh, look at that. It'd be perfect room to get a trailer through there. Could even set it back a bit. I'm not saying we'd I'm just window shopping. See if we want it there, or you can put it there. Do you not like? I don't like it all neat and tidy. Could go there because we don't need to use this manure heap. It's more for looks, right? That'd be a picture, wouldn't it? That'd just be a lovely little, just a little sheep on there. Well, you want less animals to feed, Joel. I'm just looking. I'm not saying that would look nice. That'd look nice. Who thinks that'd look nice? And then this could be a meadow because, you know, if we need more grass for sheep. Wake up, Joel. Where's the trigger point? It's just this one on the side here. That's going to be for your pallets, but they'll go into agro-logistics. The food's going to be in here. I'll try and get an angle. Hang on. We can get in it. Hang on. There, look. Food's there. On the left-hand side. Like, even just decoratively, it looks great. I'm like a kid where you tell a toddler don't run away, and they start doing like little steps. Like, don't you dare run away, you little, don't you dare. And then like they're doing like little baby steps, and they gradually start picking up speed. So first I moved to Massey, and then we moved to Floodlight. it's like everyone can see where this is going, and I'm still pretending that we're absolutely not just going to go put a sheep barn down, even though we've had sheep 3 times on this farm and 3 times I've got rid of them. If you were to place this here, would you have it back here? Or would you have it level? Because you know I like doing the aura regular thing, right? I think it works. Same like they could go there. And work just as well. That looks nice there, done it. I know it means we could never use the manure heap, but the trigger points might cause a bit of an issue though. I go to feed the sheep and I can't because I think I'm trying to dump manure. You could, for me, that's too clean, right? Like the whole way I've tried to do this is... I'm not saying... Oh, I could come back fractionally more, look. Look at it. You can see the cobwebs. Just imagine the cobwebs. And all of a sudden, we've got a nice little enclosed entrance to the farm. I do like it. That needs leveling. Dave Pot's gone very quiet. Dave's given up on me. He's like just thrown in the towel. I can't control him anymore. He's doing his own bloody thing. 3 times over the last year. 700 hours of 3 times I had to hear this man moan that he doesn't like sheep. And now he's suddenly getting sheep. Like, what's wrong with him? Yes, that's a little bit up there. The ground. There we go. My wife's been saying that for about 5 years, Dave. Hey, that should fix that corner being in the air. Hang on. Doesn't matter for slightly. Can't do a lot about that because of that wall. Imagine trying to keep up with the farm tours on the YouTube channel at the minute. Imagine you don't watch the live streams and you just watch the farm tours. You must be like, what the frick? I can't keep up. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get the... Oh, I hate it when it does. I want to be able to see this side, but also this side, right? I hate it when I can't get the angle I want. Let's try this. Don't know why I'm trying to look around a piss and bend. Did you see that? I tried to look around a bend. Lunatic. It's just a game, Dad. Don't worry, Dave Bot. The more they mention that, the further away I am from ever buying it. So we got a bit of a gap. We'll just say it's rats. Rats are in there. Nailed it. You gotta admit it looks nice, right? Whether or not I actually put sheep, we're absolutely putting sheep. Whether or not I put look at the rust. Look at it. Get it in you. Look, get right up. Look at that. Does that does finish that corner? It does. And what I like about it, I know I'm sad, right? I know I shouldn't think about this. That's the entrance, right? All of a sudden now, just stop here. Hang on, let's come out because I'm committing to that. I like it. That's only 50 grand. Even if I don't use it, we're absolutely using it. But look here, right? It now suddenly looks like the entrance to a farm. It's not big and open and Americanized like Riverbend always is. All of a sudden there, look, you know what you're walking into. Right? Is that the Unimog you're talking about? Yeah, Barry, poor Barry's on YouTube working out what's going on Twitch. Yep, you knows it. Yeah, this This just looks... This is the farmyard I should have built at the start, but I didn't know it, right? Until I learned the game. This is the yard I should have always built. I'm bloody proud of this. Just all this, I hate all that. I'd get rid of all of that if I could. But we can't. That 100% entrance improvement, says Ian. Yeah, that is an upgrade. It's definitely an upgrade. I've got no real interest in having sheep, but it looks too good. It looks too good. Yeah, look. And I say, not maybe so much from this angle. It's the entrance, right? Because we all know this is the one I use as the main entrance. There. When I said about... I was very specific on it had to be tighter. And we're there. We're there, my word. Imagine just watching 50-hour farm tour videos. Must be a freaking whirlwind the last 200 hours on this, or last 100 hours on this save. It's just been like madness. Need some rusty equipment along that wall. I bloody love that idea, Dave. Guys, we've got a bloody farm sim Van Gogh in our mists. Absolutely. I'm not going to go nuts, just a little tinkle. A little tractor wheel. Or tyre, I should probably say. I always like this rubble one as well, right, guys? If you've never used this before, if you've got a bit of a dead patch, do you know what I mean? You chuck it in there, it suddenly looks a bit lived like here, look. Looks good, doesn't it? Where was the one I was looking for? There we go. Bloody trees. Be the death of me. Look at that orange cross on there I put from years ago when I was going to cut it down. And I never did. You don't know how lucky you are, tree. Right, sorry. Digress. Even that, right? Even that looks nice. Gotta be careful I don't clash with that area though too much. I don't want to I know it's going to be, they're all going to go to the warehouse anyway, to be fair, but I don't need to give it any other excuses to break. It's too industrial, don't like that. That's all I think it needs. I literally think, oh, is that floating? Don't piss and float. No, I don't think it is. Don't think it is. Just in case it is, because it will infuriate me if it is floating. Old cultivators. Yeah, I'll never decorate anything yet because I'd like to put that in like these grassy areas, right? Some old rusty old I don't like it. I actually think it just needs the tyre. I think that works perfect. And then, like I say, just a little bit of rubble in that corner. I'm happy with that, I think. Welcome in, Lonely. I hope you're good. You don't know how lucky you are, Tree. Comment got the biggest lol of the night for me. I don't know why I come out of this shit, but yeah, for ages I was going to clear this area, and I cleared all these trees. There was all trees in here, and he was the last one, and he somehow got spared. Oh no, look, there's another cross on this one, look. So yeah, lucky old bugger. Nice. Look at the rust on it. Oh yes, I already know how that feels, right? I'll be able to pop that old paint bubble with my finger. That'll flake off with a little old pile of rust down there. And this, by the way, guys, is why I leave the ground textures, right? Because look, I don't even have to do nothing. It looks cool as it is because of other buildings that have been here before it. Oh, look at the rust on the gate. Why am I so excited by degradation? Should we get some sheep? It holds 100. How can I fit 100 sheep in here, but I can't have more than 400 cows on that massive field? No worries, Hamster, mate. Thanks for your contribution, Snipe. Thanks for your patience as well whilst I found that mod. Have a good one, mate. I'll see you later in the week. Oh, Christ, it's 11 o'clock. Maybe we save the sheep till next time then. Didn't realise it was 11 o'clock. I need to find a home for this. Oh, you moved the bloody... Joel, you literally moved the tanker to put this in a home. Why is it unfolded? How long has it been unfolded for? Look at that shed. Oh, for goodness sake. That sheep barn matches this one really well, doesn't it? By the way, on Discord, we were talking about I was looking for, like, sleeper retainer walls. Also this. Concrete or railway sleeper retainer walls. I'd love to do that on, not on this save, but on the next farm I build. That's the sort of wall I'm looking for. Take care, Miles, mate. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Coming on, isn't it? I know I joke and we messed about a lot tonight, but I genuinely feel like we've made an improvement. And that's the main thing, right? As long as we're improving, I don't mind tweaking and messing around a bit. I just wish I'd have saved all these ideas for the next series, because you kind of know what sort of yards you're going to get built, right? It's like, it's not exactly going to be a surprise when I build some rust bucket rural British farm, but she finally gets a proper home, look. It took long enough. So we got, guys, what did we do? What did we do with the pigs? We done something with the pigs, didn't we? I can't remember. Anyway, we sorted them out at the start of the night. We got a new slurry tanker. Hell, and we're still sitting on nearly $250,000. We got a new slurry tanker. We finally found a home for the Massey. We, several times, built our new cow setup, and I think I'm happy with it. I know it's hard to envisage because you ain't got calves in there, but when we got calves in there, that'll look good. I need to remember I haven't done that, guys. Next time, remind me. I need to put straw and food in there. I need to woodland that corner because that's just going to annoy me. just really going to annoy me, that being like that. I guess I could landscape it with grass and it won't stand out so much. But yeah, I like that. I like that. I like the different features of that barn. That's a bit different. It's not, but the process of earning the cash to do the build bit by bit will be epic. Yeah, and also, when we do that save, Ian, say we just got that sheep barn, it'll feel like we earned it, right? Like, because it'll be one building at a time. We won't be able to do big grand changes like we're doing at the minute. It'll be back to doing one little thing at a time. Right, so that's all in there. We've got space here to use if we need it, but we needed a bit of an access route for the milk and everything. But we've got space there if we want to put some silos or something. We've got space here to put more calves. We're sold up this area. I need to remember on the next night, guys, we need to do something this. I can't afford for land to be sitting there doing nothing, even if we just turn it into a meadow again. Once again, Joel, Grass King. And then we massively, I think, improved the entrance to our farm with this sheep barn. Which, again, no sheep in it yet, but it looks the bloody part, doesn't it? It looks the part. But yeah, I think we're nailed that. I'm pleased with that. And this was a good learning exercise because it made me think about what... Because I'm not mad about cows, right? I don't think we'll have cows in the next series. But it gave me a bit of practice. But the main thing is, guys, look at all these piglets. We are going to be laughing all the way to market in a couple of months' time. Right, guys, thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate your patience whilst I pissed about with that and kept changing my mind. I feel like I put you all through it tonight. Enjoy the rest of your week. I know it's only Tuesday, guys, but I will be back for you in no time on Friday. Until then, go check out the YouTube channel. Go check out the clips on TikTok, etc. You can find all the links there. And I will see you maybe in the Discord as well during the week. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Speak soon. Bye-bye.